A raven lived in the forest and was absolutely satisfied with his life. But one day, it happened that he saw a beautiful swan. "This swan is so white," he thought, "and I am so black. This swan must be the happiest bird in the world." So he flew over to the swan and expressed his thoughts. "Actually," the swan replied, "I was feeling that I was the happiest bird around, until I saw a parrot, which has 2 colors. Now I think the parrot is the happiest bird in creation." So the raven flew over to the parrot. The parrot explained, "I lived a perfectly happy life until I saw a peacock. I have only 2 colors, but the peacock has dozens of colors." So the raven flew around looking for a peacock, but he couldn't find one. And one day by chance, while flying over a zoo, he saw a peacock in his cage. So he flew over immediately and saw that hundreds of people had gathered to see him. After the people had left, the raven approached the peacock. "Dear peacock," the raven said, "you are so beautiful. Every day, thousands of people come to see you. When people see me, they immediately shoo me away. I think you must be the happiest bird on the planet." The peacock replied, "I always thought that I was the most beautiful and happiest bird on the planet. But because of my beauty, I am entrapped in this zoo. I have examined the zoo very carefully, and I have realized that you, the raven, are the only bird not kept in a cage. So for the past few days, I have been thinking that if I were a raven, I could happily roam everywhere and I would be free. You see, in life, that's our problem too. We make unnecessary comparisons with others and become sad therefore. We don't value what God has given us, and this all leads to a vicious cycle of unhappiness. Instead, you should learn to be happy in what you have instead of looking at what you don't have. There will always be someone who will have more or less than you have. A person who is satisfied with what he or she has or is the happiest person in the world. And remember, it doesn't matter if you have all the beauty in this world, but if this beauty keeps you entrapped, it won't make you happy.